This is the grand final of the Willinga Park Gold Buckle Camp Draft, and up next is Huey Miles.
We have 22, Hugh Miles on Two Time and Chick, owned by Peter and Carolyn Doonan. Hugh's come down from Tamworth and goes into the final with an 89.33.
Ladies and gentlemen, he would appreciate that round of applause. That is Hugh Miles.
In the hunt for the gold buckle, next is Andrew Turvey.
Okay, on course we have this time, all the way from St. George, Andrew Turvey. Little horse is owned by he and his wife, his lovely wife Courtney Turvey. They make the home in St. George. Around that second peg. Remember, he was one of the big leaders in the competition. Ladies and gentlemen, a very popular figure here this afternoon, Andrew Turvey, riding his little horse called Request.
Fresh cattle to start with. It was drew out number 9, so it's a good draw in the final. It's close to the start, but you know, not too far back, and got two good cows came in, and yeah, just lucky enough to put them around.
We have just tallied the numbers for Andrew Turvey. 176.67, a new leader in the competition. Andrew Turvey from St. George in Queensland.
With that announcement happening in the background, the pressure is on Pete Kamitzky.
So out on course now, we have number 11, Pete Kamitzky on Paris.
With Pete Kamitzky now the new leader, Troy Palmer's got one run left to win the gold buckle and the 100 grand.
He won't leave, he'll stay the next year.
I had a good draw, so two fresh ones come in, and I took the smaller steer that kind of suited my mare, and he was nice to cut out, nice and soft, and then you know, a couple of times I needed to check my mare good. She sat good, and yeah, put him around the course in pretty good time, so very happy with the mare, and yeah, happy with the round, I guess.
Well, it's showtime now for our drover. Can Troy Palmer get that gold buckle off his old mate Pete Kamitzky?
The competitor from Coolah, and I'll let you in on a little secret. The horse that he's riding is owned by Terry Snow from Willinga Park. Come on, Troy, bring him around. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's an outstanding little horse called Hell's a Comin', owned by Terry Snow. And it was Troy Palmer in the saddle from Coolah. He qualified the first round this morning with a score of 83.66.
Started out good, 23 and a third in the yard, or 23.3. Started all right. Two pretty good pegs. Steer just cut away on me a bit harder than the second peg, and yeah, just struggled to get a bit of traction and get going to the second peg from the second peg to the gate. They're good, strong cattle. They're sort of pretty relentless. They don't ease up on you anywhere around the course. They have a very fast, fit horse. I always say there's no substitute for speed. They just probably just need another half a yard. He just sort of cut away a bit in the second peg, got me out of position a bit, but mare worked good. I was really happy with it.
Well, it's all over for Troy Palmer, but we have a winner of the Willinga Park World Championship Gold Buckle Camp Draft.
An outstanding performance, 179 points. Let's hear it for the boy from Nebo, Queensland, Pete Comiskey.
When you went through that gate over there, it was something else. So, yeah, it's a great feeling. I don't know whether it'll sink in that we've actually won $100,000, but anyway, I can work on that thought on the way home. I've got plenty of time. There's about 2,500 Ks to think about it, so I think I'll get plenty of time to think about that on the way home, Morgs. Camp drafting, you know, it's a outlet for rural Australia, you know, so the country come together with the city and we all speak the same language and, you know, enjoy the same things, you know. It's all about getting the horse that wants to do the job and, you know, it doesn't matter at what level you come or at what age you can, you know. I've got a 5-year-old son that competes nearly every week right through to, you know, there's some guys in the New England that are in their 80s and still enjoying the sport, and that comes with, you know, mum and dad and the wife as well. I mean, our ladies right throughout, as we saw in the final, are just as hard to beat as any of the men in the industry. So, you know, with so many demands in the, you know, in the family to go and get that good horse and buy him, but, you know, events like this coming on board, they're going to put a real base in our horse values, and, you know, one of those old horses to go and buy him and take him away on the weekend, have some fun on him, he's going to become of true value, and, you know, after what Terry and his crew here at Willinga Park have done.
While Terry Snow's dream of staging the Willinga Park Gold Buckle Camp Draft has come true, Pete Comiskey's dream of winning it has paid off. $100,000, a custom saddle, and the coveted Willinga Park Gold Buckle. Well, that wraps it up for the very first Willinga Park World Championship Gold Buckle Camp Draft. And what a success. For Australia's camp drafting community and our Outback Cowboys, they can't wait for the next one.
Don't worry, next year's going to be bigger and better.